Hello, I'm Domonique Foxworth, joining you from Podville Media in Washington, D.C. And this, the only football show that's undefeated, never lost. Today, we discuss the pressure on Chef Russ, the drama in D.C., and the impact Derrick Henry is having. Warning, this week I'm sneaking up on you and shocking the world like the New York Jets, because I don't give a damn. This week in the NFL, we had another comeback from Brady and the Bucs. The Patriots were eliminated from the playoffs, and Lamar is back to being Lamar, and the Ravens are balling. Here to discuss everything else with me in the NFL is writer for The Athletic, Michael-Shawn Dugar. What up?
Hey, what's going on, man?
First of all, I want to talk about the Monday night game, not the outcome. Who cares about that? I want to talk about my man, McKenzie Alexander, acting up a little bit, getting quite a few penalties. I don't have a problem with it. When you're an underdog, you are playing in your Super Bowl, there's a mentality that is required. Sometimes you end up with a personal foul or two. You end up with a taunting penalty or two, and maybe you showboat a little too soon. It's fine.
There's no more confident football player than a DB. Like, that's just how it gets down. Like, DBs are the most confident brothers in the whole league, and I don't even think it's particularly close. Like, maybe them and receivers. So you got to know it comes with that. So, yeah, maybe you'll get some high stepping. Maybe you'll get some trash talking. Maybe you'll get, like, some TikTok dancing. I don't know, but... Yeah, man, that's his moment. They ain't gonna be on national TV much more. And if they are, that dude might not be on the team because they stink.
To your point about DBs, I believe that is a mindset that all people should adopt. Simply, it's just have a lot of confidence in yourself, forget the bad stuff, and celebrate all the victories, all the small wins. You get a tackle, high step. The quarterback overthrows the ball, do an incomplete signal. If you get an interception, absolutely. If you go to the crib, all bets off. You take your helmet off, shoulder pads, pants, it don't matter. Ball out. But anyway, all right, so for our first discussion topic, let's go to control room. Big Trav, what you got?
Different year, but the same old results for Russell Wilson. He has already clinched a playoff berth. He's smack dab in the middle of yet another MVP race. But in the end, does Danger Russ need another Super Bowl appearance to cement his legacy?
I had this thought where it's like the incumbent great quarterbacks have played for so long, like Brady and Breeze, and we thought they were going to hand the torch over to people like Russ. It feels like if Russ doesn't get another Super Bowl real soon, that we might skip him. And we get far enough from this that it's going to be Brady, Breeze, Manning, to Patrick Mahomes. So like the Super Bowl to this year, a Super Bowl, or very soon a Super Bowl to me, for Russ, like getting a second one, I think cements his legacy in a way that's not necessarily cemented just yet.
To take that a step further, it's how he gets the Super Bowl, right? Because he has one, right? There ain't a lot of dudes who have one, but he got one when he was not even the best offensive player on the team, let alone the best overall player on the team. Marshawn Lynch was the best offensive player, I'd argue, and then Legion of Boom. But if he gets there now, while the entire organization is built around maximizing his skill sets, that's a lot different. Like that means a lot more than, let's say, like Peyton Manning's 2015 ring when his arm was noodle and he had the best defense, in the NFL, get him to a Super Bowl. So yeah, for us was to lead the team there instead of being there when they won. I think that's a huge difference for his legacy. Yeah.
Back to control room. Big Trav, what's next?
After this latest drama, how can Dwayne Haskins' teammates ever call him team captain again?
Okay, so the latest drama is Dwayne Haskins was at the Shake Club getting photographed in the middle of a national pandemic trying to get next to some young lady. So I don't know if it matters about him being a captain. If you ball, I think most guys manage to excuse a lot of the nonsense. And I don't imagine that Dwayne Haskins is the only person who is violating protocols, let's say. But I think the real question is, can Dwayne Haskins play quarterback? That's what's going to decide whether the team gets behind him or not, in my opinion. But correct me if I'm wrong, Michael-Shawn.
Yeah, no, his play definitely is going to determine all of that. But when I woke up to this news, I was funny. I was imagining, everything gets turned into a meme or a GIF these days. I was imagining Terry McLaurin basically being T.I. from ATL when he snatched the necklace from Nunu and just walking up to Dwayne in the locker room and snatching the captain's C just off of his chest. Like, give me that, man. You don't deserve that. If nothing else, you got to take the captain's C off, man. I know it's just a little patch, but it does mean something, man. If after you throw 2 interceptions and we lose at the crib, you with the shorties, like, come on, man. Like you can't be that. You can't be that when you just threw 2 picks. If he'd have thrown the game-winning touchdown, then maybe.
Yeah, you can't be going to the booty club when you throw 2 picks and a loss, and also not necessarily be the best quarterback on your roster. Back to the control room, Big Trav, what you got?
Despite leading the league in stiff arms and rushing yards, despite carrying the team on his back to the playoffs, despite being an absolute monster at running back, why does Derrick Henry get no love for MVP?
Okay, I will address this with the producers later. They've been trying to crowbar this topic into the show for so long, but I'll let you go first, Michael-Shawn. Why do you think he's not getting the MVP talk?
Well, let me see. Let me take a look at Ryan Tannehill. Big, tall, white guy, strong arm, playing halfway decent. I mean, the answer's right there. Like, come on, man. You got the great white hope over there playing well. Now, to be fair to Tannehill, he is playing well. But, I mean, it's going to be hard for any running back in this league to ever win this award again. And at a time when the league is marketing itself to be like, hey, look at this, like, strong-arm white guy we have playing quarterback. He is the face of our league right now. Like, the marketing is just not in Derrick Henry's favor right now, even if he's stiff-arming dudes in the next week.
Yeah, the stiff arms are out of control. They are great highlights. They're beautiful. The rushing yards are great. But in the modern NFL, where we rely a lot more on analytics and the passing game has become easier because of rule changes, and it's more important to be a passer than it is to be a runner, I don't see a running back winning the MVP unless somebody's going for 2,000 rushing and 1,000 receiving. Like, they're going to have to pull a Marshall Faulk or something to get that sort of attention. All right, Michael-Shawn, every week we challenge our guests to put their Twitter avatar on the line in a game we call Bet Your Abby. The loser of the bet has to make their Twitter profile picture whatever the winner wants for 24 hours. All right, Big Trav, what's the bet this week?
The playoffs await both franchises. The MVP trophy hangs in the balance for the best player on each team. 2 Coach of the Year candidates roam the sidelines in this possible Super Bowl preview. Who you got? Titans or Packers?
That was intense. All right, well, the guests go first, obviously. All right, well, who you got, Michael-Shawn?
I love the in this potential Super Bowl preview. I like that. I don't know how the Chiefs are still a thing, right?
I mean, he's assuming that something happened, I think.
Yeah, the assumption must be that Mahomes was at the strip club with Dwayne. That must be like why the Chiefs wouldn't get there. But I'll take Aaron Rodgers, man, is playing that just like he's doing the opposite of what happened with Philly. Like they drafted Carson Wentz as like potential backup, and Carson Wentz, turned into a scrub. They drafted Jordan Love, Aaron Rodgers' potential backup, and he turned into the MVP. And you want to talk about mental toughness. So I'll take Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams, who's like the best receiver in the league this year, to win this one.
Yeah, I think you're right. The Titans have been putting up lots of points recently, so maybe they could score with Aaron Rodgers. I guess that's what I'm hoping for. I don't know if I can trust you. I just met you. I can trust you with control of my avatar. I don't know what you're going to do with it. I don't know. Anyway, before we let you go, Michael-Shawn, I'm going to put you on the spot. What's your favorite Black Christmas album?
Oh man, I am on the spot here, and I'm ashamed of the last. I don't know if I have a favorite. I'm ashamed of the last Christmas album that I liked by a Black artist, and especially because I know you have my guy Marcel who covers the Bills for ESPN on here, and we always laugh at how Chance the Rapper is basically a Kids Bop artist now. But I'm not gonna lie. The Christmas albums he's put out with Jeremiah they're called like Merry Christmas Little Mama. I think I was listening to it like last week. They not bad. They solid. I'm not gonna lie.
Chance's last album was just awful, if you ask me. But anyway, I guess I'm just gonna be the old man in this. But I grew up on Nat King Cole, The Temptations, Jackson 5 Christmas albums, and those are the things that still remind me of Christmas. Like In My Mind, when that starts up. That Temptation Silent Night, like that, you can't beat that. You certainly ain't beating it with Merry Christmas Little Mama. I am sorry. Anyway, I appreciate you showing up, Michael-Shawn. Thanks for all the insight. Good luck to your Seattle teams, not the Seahawks though, because you're an unbiased journalist. I'm talking about the other teams that you root for.
Hey, look, man, if the Seahawks go to the Super Bowl, that's good for business.
That's fair.
That's all that matters to me.
That's it for today. Thanks for watching and hope everyone has a happy holiday. You're welcome.